Bortle here. Heisem here. What's up, guys? I'm here with Cristian Urena.
What's up, guys?
What'd you do this past weekend?
I got Tops Casino YCS Charlotte. It's last weekend, first remote duel YCS, not remote duel YCS, but first YCS back. I got 9-0 at the regional last week too, so I updated the deck a little bit. Like I'll show you the differences I made too. But overall, this deck was really good. No complaints. I'm gonna shout out the people at Unmatched Gaming, like Tyler Ludwig and Edgar Rodriguez. They helped me get all the cards, and they always help out a lot at the store. So, and then shout out to Jobber, obviously, they're really nice. Shout out to Hani, Heisem, all the luxury people that helped me with playtest as well. Jesse, Asala. Jesse and Asala like showed me the deck originally too, and it was like really good. And I really wanted to try it. I made a couple changes, but nothing like too crazy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like again, everyone on luxury, like there's like 20 of you guys, but
yeah. All right, let's get right into it.
Cool. So my deck played a lot of hand traps. So triple nib, triple ash, triple ogre, triple veiler, triple impermanence. This one was like really crazy. Not a lot of people played it, but triple phantasme. This card's just really good against like all the meta decks right now. Just drawing 2 cards help you draw like nib, veiler. Obviously, like this one's not good to draw off of it, but I think it's just really good enough. And this card's also really good. You still like these cards like pair together well. Like it's still really fine. You can also just put it back. Worst case, not the end of the world. Or use this first and then use this. So, one more hand trap / like card you send off the riser. A token collector. So I guess I played like 19 hand traps. So it's a lot. I only play 45 cards, so it's like almost half my deck. But 19 hand traps. And then snow. Oh, snow's in here somewhere. Yeah, snow's insane. Like there's like end boards I can show you later, but you get to use this twice on your opponent's turn. It's really good. And then you got your adventure package. Played 2 faithful, 2 griffin. I mean, at one point it was 1-in-1, but honestly these cards are bad. They're like not bad to draw. Like helping you get to like Baron with like a level 3 hand trap, or like just needle fiber combo, or just spread up lane combo in general. It's just really good. Draco Back's insane. You need to play it. Oh, shout out to Blake too. He wanted us to play 2 Draco Back. One Foolish. It's like your 7 copy of Rider Magia. Shout out to Blake for consistency. It's really good. I play that card.
One of the best cards in the deck.
Definitely. And you can also send like Snow and Token Collect if you already do have it, so it's like
yeah, card's insane.
Yeah. And then we played the Red Rose package. Honestly, like I barely got to do like really crazy stuff with this. I maybe did it like 3 times. Most of the time they just stop you right, like stop what you're trying to do. A lot of the time I kind of just wish I played like more, like even more hand traps and just maybe more ways to get to right. But there's not really that many ways to get to right. You kind of just have to play the 7. But these are just kind of like bricks though.
You won the game though if this resolved though, right?
Yeah, if this resolved you win. But did it resolve often? Nah. And if you don't draw it right, these cards are the worst. This worked by itself because we played the 1 card in an extra deck, but if you draw this with like no Rider Magia, it's just a brick. Or if you drew, that's why I play Phantasme too. There's games where I got the Phantasme and it's stuck.
Yeah, because it's 7, right?
Yeah, and you just normal the Red Rose and make Baron with it, so it was like pretty good. So it was. And then Destiny Hero stuff.
The bricks.
Yeah.
Except for Fusion Destiny, your card's awesome.
Yeah. And then Triple Pot. This card is insane. Like digging 6 cards deep. It's almost like you're playing 10 copies of Enchantress and right, because I'm only playing like 45 cards, so it's very likely that we hit one of them.
Yeah, so Jesse said that he loved this card all weekend. He said it was just insane.
Yeah, this card's insane. Like you have to play. I think this is like way better than just like helping the draw to right off of Souls. I mean, people played Souls and this card. I just didn't want to like. I liked it, but I just didn't want it like to conflict too much. Like if you pot, you can't hit Souls, and if you Souls into pot, it's like really bad. But then the last card that won me like hella games every time I drew it was Call by the Grave.
Yep, cards I won for a reason.
Yeah, I know why you wouldn't play that one. It's just really good. And then side deck. My side deck, Cody and then play like a different side deck. I kind of made the side deck by myself. I think it worked really well for me, but I'll show you guys. 1 Necro Banshee, send it off Riser, and it gets you like Zombie World. Zombie World against Flunder is insane. Dragon Link also is really good. This card won me a lot of games against Flunder. Then I sided 3 Mystic Mine. No one expects you to play Mystic Mine in your base deck, so they take out the Cosmics and stuff, and they always discard the Draco back. So you just mine them and you win. I like mine a lot, so I played like 3 more copies of it and 3 more copies of Zombie World. So I have like 7 copies of Zombie World, 6 copies of Mystic Mine. Yeah, Mystic Mine's really good. It sucked because people like knew what I was playing like towards the end of the tournament, so they like either made me go first or just like put in Cosmic. But in the early rounds, it won me a lot of games that I would definitely wouldn't have won because this format you can't draw. You can draw like 2-3 hand traps, and they could literally play through those hand traps and still end on like 2-3 interruptions. So I think the way to beat those decks is like you try to like play a little bit, bait out the 2 cards that can stop this, and then you just play this, and then eventually the game gets really slowed down. You Fusion Destiny, you get to like slowly break apart their board, and then eventually you pop your own Mystic Mine and then you just win. So that was really good. Definitely the reason why I topped was the side deck. Like the side deck was just really good.
Side deck's insane.
Yeah. And then 2 Crows. Just for like Cyber Solid, just one hit Scythe, and I can probably just win because their deck doesn't do anything. Just Scythe in general. Like just wanted this.
Did you ever side it against Prank Kids?
Yeah, I sided against Prank Kids when I put the mines in, but when people started noticing like it just wasn't really worth it. Like the Mystic Mine stuff wasn't worth it. I just have like Crows and like yeah, my side deck got worse than Top Cut for sure. Like it was not great, but worked out. And then Triple Cosmic. Against Prank Kids, you can mine them, and then when you draw Cosmic for the pranks, you can deck them out sometimes. So that's pretty cool. Also just good against like their own Mystic Mine and stuff like that. And then Trickstar Token, best deck. 1 Shooting Riser. I sold this or traded this to someone. And then 1 Dark, 1 Lina. These are really good, like just like generic like 2s, help you win the game, take TP, whatever. This takes like Cheat Chow. Any light to help you make Celine. So Celine, Unicorn. Never summon this. Maybe it comes up one day. This card is really good. This card you can also like summon back your Snow. So like it's also like another Snow interruption kinda. If you don't have that many cards banished to banish. 2 Predator Plants, DP. There's like a cool line in this deck where you summon back your not summon it back. You summon Roxrose and then you make a Predator Plant. You have a Basil Rose shoot in your hand. They'll nib you here. You have a token. Then you Basil Rose shoot back the card. You make Link Spider and then you make another Predator Plant. They usually don't think you play like 2 Predator Plants, especially when you're playing like Pot of Prosperity. So you can like steal games with that. It's kind of nice. Black Rose, Moonlight. These are really good off your Snow. You can synchro to these. Or if like you're playing against Flunder, if you have a token and you know more Red Rose, and you can equip. They usually don't. Sometimes they don't play on Black Rose. You just make Black Rose in defense, and you chain block. And yeah, no, it's really good. Just
Yeah, it sounds insane, especially against Wonders.
Yeah, you just summon defense mode. They're like, oh shit, I didn't think you're gonna play Black Rose. And then Baron, just gotta play it. That's the only synchros that deck plays too. It's just
yeah, just the 2 and then the 1 Riser. Yep.
Yeah, another Moonlight. Where that one? One Link Spider. Access to it to kill them. Fiber to summon your Red Rose. I barely summon this card. This card summoned like Ogre most of the time. This is like another interruption. Oh, this is Moonlight. And then Striker Dragon. This is only because we have like 2 extra deck spots where it's either this and a Unicorn. But I wish I played Artemis because Artemis came up one game where I drew Enchantress and I already used like most of my cards. So I could have used Enchantress to make Artemis, get right, and then make Lina. And then Lina would have summoned a monster and I would have made Celine. And that would have won me a game. But I mean, these are like fine. I summoned this once. This just never got summoned. But basically, you just summon Roxrose, search Basil back to Roxrose, make Fiber, and it's like you get like end on something at least. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So.
All right, guys. Well, Bortle here. Heisem here signing out. Thanks.